Welcome to Shawano, Wisconsin, where smoke, speed, and sideways power come to life at USAir Motorsports Raceway. This isn't just racing, this is drifting, and we're bringing you trackside with Team IceHole for all the rubber-burning action.
Rolling burnout. Berlin with an initiation just a bit outside of that zone, but definitely chaseable. Good midline as he comes up through the S's. Spoke a little bit behind him, losing a bit of ground, but not out of the fight yet. How will they handle the transition? Matt makes it through. Smoke does too. Hunting for the side of that G35. Berlin does pull away a bit, but Tyler was there in the chase. Early transition has a straighten. You wonder, was he thrown off by the lead car or was it individual? On the limiter as they go through. Matt saying, you're not going to get away from me. Left foot braking down the hill. Very clean. Coming up onto the shelf. Smoke doing his driver duties in Berlin. Almost bumping him as they finish off. We're here in all clear. And we're sending them away. Chris leading Nate now. Pulls about a one-car gap. Nate closes that gap on initiation. Chris fills the zone nicely. Maybe not as deep, but Nate is right there with them. Sick transition. And they transition up the hill. Nate not letting them get away. Chris doing a great job in the lead. Here comes the choke point. Big left foot lockup from Nate. Hangs with him. I did not see a straighten. Again, not a judge. Putting it on the door all the way up the hill. Oh, baby.
I think that front car is all-wheel drive. Seriously,
Maybe.
It looked like an all-front trailer.
I'm more.
Another exciting battle.
How's it work?
They're going to come up to Logan.
Working good. It's getting hard
He's
to see.
waiting for an answer.
My brightness is all the way up.
Oh, yeah.
Staring into the sun.
Yeah.
We got Cal leading Ryan Costaway. Cal from the solos competition earlier fills the outer zone perfectly. A bit of a narrow line up the S's. Gets all the way out through that zone. Cost not letting them get away. How's the transition? Cost locks them all up but keeps with it. Oh, and a small wobble there from Cal may have affected the chase of Ryan, but overall sick battle. Oh, my voice is going. Overall. Jake Kasurek against Dakota. Jake already gone through one battle. Dakota had a bye into 16. Jake puts a little bit of distance on him as Dakota tries to catch up. Nice snappy transition up the hill. Staying about a car and a half to 2 cars away. How will they handle this transition down the hill? Dakota does a nice job to try and get to the door, but is the power of the vet too much for the 350Z? No, it's not. Dakota catches up to him through the top. Again, solid battle here. Hard to say which way this one can go, but initial reaction, Dakota could have been slightly closer, would be my take as a non-judge. Dakota gets a little bit of a run up on Jake, but that power of that vet does close the distance. Jump into the door. Dakota fills the outer zone all the way to the edge of the line. Nice transition from both drivers as they make their way through the S. Dakota snappy up the shelf, but Jake is right there. He's almost pushing them into the keyhole. Can they transition smoothly? They can. Making it all the way. Jake gets to the door, painting the door as they come up the shelf. Oh my goodness, Jake is on one right now. All right, we're flipping around here. Adrian in the lead now in his silver Corvette, not Mustang. Mitchell in the Z06, I'm getting a clarification even further. Mitchell says you can't get away from me, but pulls a small gap. Mitchell jumping to the side. Adrian also paints the outer zone, maybe slightly more shallow, but Mitchell right there on the door. These two guys driven a lot together. Mitchell, as they come through the keyhole, how will they handle it? Oh, and Adrian spins! Safe though, no contact. That will pretty much solidify that, but a good save from both drivers. Lorenzo, maybe on a slightly shallow line. Is it going to choke him up in the transition? It is not. Justin with a really clean lead line. Lorenzo goes a bit deeper up on the shelf. Touches that outer part of the inner clip and now tries to jump to the door, smoking those rear tires. Justin with a strong lead. Lorenzo also with a nice chase. Justin Ho, team blown budget in the chase. That budget's looking pretty good as he's right on the back of Lorenzo as they come through the first outer zone. Lorenzo fills it nicely, but Justin with big angle in the chase has to shorten up his line a bit. That's going to maybe cause some question in the judges. They go flying through the show. Good proximity from Justin though, as Lorenzo can't seem to get away. Justin putting it to the door. Big angle as they come up the shaft. And a big drop from Lorenzo as they finalize the run. He touches the bumper, touches the rear bumper, right to the door. Here comes the keyhole. No contact as Gio jumps to the door. Tony, Peyton is tired on the door. Oh my goodness, it's insane. Justin Hove's going to lead us off. Team Blown Budget against Team Crash Out. Our Blown Budget black Corvette leads us away. Justin getting into the outer zone nicely. A bit of a tentative initiation. Lorenzo right there with them. They snap up the tail onto the shelf. Good run from both drivers so far. Big dive from Lorenzo as he tries to get to the door, and he does. A solid lead run as they both come across the line. Solid run, boys. Solid run. We're here in a clear. Thumbs up all around. One driver ready, two drivers ready. Ian drops the hand. Here we go. Lorenzo leading us off in this one more time battle. Who is moving on? Good. And they're away. Tyler in chase. Here we go. Shane, big initiation into the first zone. And oh my goodness, does he hold on to it? Tyler throwing back. He's in the chase. Shane, clinical in his lead run. A little bit of left foot brake as they come swinging down through the keyhole. Clean through the bottom section. Shane just on the money, and Tyler after throwing a backy on initiation, getting up to the side of that G35.
Having generator debacles.
All right, thanks for bearing with us here. Two generators, neither of them working.
Hell yeah. Okay, we got the clear up here.
At the line, guys, this is probably going to be a heater. You've got Adair, 2024 champion versus Nate Cam. Adair does get a little bit of a lead on him. Bit of a handbrake pull into the first zone. Nate not letting him get in the way. The transition is awesome. Nate right on the door. Here they come up the hill. Nate hitting it to the side of Z. He does use a little ground. How do they handle the keyhole? Right to the door. Can Nate paint the side of the 350Z? He can. He's right there. Oh my goodness. Nate says, I'm coming for that number one spot. The transition is awesome. Adair hanging right with him. As they come up onto the shelf, Adair painting the side on the E36. How do they handle the transition? And he's there. Adair goes for the door. Can he paint it? He's almost touching. Oh my goodness. They're side by side through the finish, tapping the roof. They both know that was a sick run. We're already hearing one more time chants from the crowd. I would love to see it, but what will the judges have to say? Again, crazy, aggressive battle last time. Gio leaves the line, pulls a little bit of a gap on the Camaro. Tony, can he use the first outside zone to get back to the door? He can. Goes a little bit deeper than he might like, but he's on a slightly inside line now. And he does get back to the door of that JC Power 250. Which hangs on him a little bit through the shelf. How will they handle the tight transition through the keyhole? Oh my goodness, look at the smoke. It's like FD out here, folks. Oh, and a small push drop coming from Gio as he came off the top. Tony, solid initiation, fills the zone really nicely. It does give the chance for Gio to get to the door, and he takes advantage of that. Almost gets caught up on the transition up the hill. He's the side of the door. Limiter, you can hear it. Someone tags a cone, and they go around, but it's all safe, it looks like. We're all good. Couldn't see because of the smoke. You got to think a spin in front is probably independent, so I got to lean the way of Gio. Again, no contact, so we get away with that one. In the purple Z against Ryan Cost in the gray Z. Here we go. Big wing against no wing. Adair gets into the first outer zone. He's maybe a little bit short. Cost is right there with him, not letting him get away. Same power level. Adair doing a nice little run. Cost is right there on the ground. That's the plate. The transition is insane. We see a dirt drop though. Someone was a bit off track. And Ryan has maybe a bottle in the chase. Did something that Adair do affected that? The judges immediately pointing. They want to know something. What a way to kick off that VQ battle, all 350Z battle. We want to make sure our cars are safe. They are. Ian drops the arm. We are away for the second part of this battle. Adair is going to have to put on a solid chase. Ryan Cost pulling a little bit of a gap. Can Adair get back to the door? He can. He makes his way up the S's with a slightly shallow line. He gets to the door. He's on the door. Uses a bit of ground through the shelf. Looks like Cost has a slight edge in power or something, but never mind. He taps him at the wall, and they make it through the shelf. Taser hit. There was definitely a tap there. Oh my word. That's right, revving out the VQ. The trumpets scream, not bald eagles, the trumpets. If we want to go one more time. Woo! All right, well we'll just decide for the judges. It's coming in, and the decision is one more time! Okay, talking to the judges, a full split decision on that last battle. One person went with Cost, one went with Adair, and one said one more time, so an absolute split. They're ready to fight over it. Speaking of fighting, Shane Pazza leading Gio Crespo. Shane going super deep on initiation. Gio right there with them. Nitrous-powered VQ against JZ Power. Shane pulls a bit of a gap on the shelf. Can Gio tighten it up as we go into the keyhole? Big dive to the side of the car. And he gets to the door. Smoke everywhere. Limiter. Oh my goodness. That dive from Gio put him right back in this battle. Yep, Shane tapping the roof. Blue bumper shining in the sunlight. Oh my goodness. We're going to flip him around. Leads us off the line. Will he pull a gap? He will not. Right away on initiation. Shane jumping to the side as they get into outer zone 1. Gio barely dropping a tire there, but he was a little bit off. Shane staying right with them. Oh my goodness, the transition up the hill is crazy as he almost takes off the back bash bars. They come down now through the keyhole. Can Shane get to the side of Gio? He just about can as they come up over the hill. No dirt drops. Fading in the smoke is Shane as my voice says goodbye. Daily Drift. The winner is going to take on Adair to try and win this event, and we're off. Shane leading Justin. Here we go, one more time. Shane, good initiation, fills that zone. Man, I could say this all day. Justin right behind him in the chase. How is they going to handle the shelf? Justin sticking it to the ground at 235. How's the transition down the hill? It's clean. No one spins. Can Justin get to the door? He can. Oh my goodness. No dirt drops. Guys, this is crazy. We are seeing top level driving. If you want to come to a grassroots event and see crazy battles, this is it. Release them. Justin leading us off. Good launch from both drivers. Both flicking into that first outer zone. Justin fills it nicely. Big sweeping, lots of angle up the S's, giving a chance for Shane to jump right to the door, which down by Ryan Cost. Nice initiation, nice filling of the outside zone 1. Cost not letting him get away. Cost does lose a little bit of ground. Can he make it up here on transition? He can. He gets to the side of that Corvette. Oh my goodness, yep, pushing him across the finish. Solid run once more. Guys, he's one of our last 2 battles all day today.
All right.
One spot coming up to the S's. It looked like Ryan had some sort of issue there, maybe a slight bobble, or maybe Justin did something that threw him off.
First and second.
But besides that, nothing
first
between
place,
them.
round 1 champion, or round 1 leader. Oh man.
Bring your generator next, Kyle. Will do.
Generator problems.
2 generators and we still have issues, guys.
Good.
Bring the Jackery or my generator next time.
Yeah, if we help out the event, they'll put us in the middle of the field, right?
I would hope so.
That's the thought.
All right, here we go. Ryan Koss leading us off. Justin Hope in chase. Nice initiation from Ryan. He fills that zone perfectly. Justin maybe drops back a little bit. Ryan might have an edge here. He's got about a car length. He's holding that car length. Can Justin make a big dive? He knows he's got to get there. He does get to the side of the door. Can Justin push him through the rest of the course? He can. Oh, man. They almost touch again as they come across the finish line.
The final battle for first place in round 1.
Judges are still deliberating. We're parking them up. They may go again yet. We will find out.
I like how they have the 360 cameras.
So if you're
on
new
the
here
car.
to Daily Drift,
I
the way
wish
that
I
we
could
do
see
this
that footage.
Yeah.
is
So
we do not
badass.
announce our 3rd and 4th places until we have everybody up there. So if we do have a winner, they're going to hang out.
Oh!
Generator problems. It'd be like that.
All right, Jenny's back on.
Okay, ready, set, go!
One more time battle. Who's taking 3rd? Who's taking 4th? Justin fills that zone once more beautifully. Ryan not letting him get away, staying right with the Corvette. Justin has a small lead on him. As they come up through and going down into the keyhole. Justin hits a cone for sure, and Ryan jumps right to the side. Almost painting the door. So much speed as they finalize that track. Justin hanging with him as they run up to the first outer zone. Ryan filling that outer zone nicely. Justin hanging right in tow. Transition up the hill is spicy. Ryan all the way up. Justin not letting him get away. The transition is awesome. He's sticking it to the door. Justin right there on the door. Ryan painting the side of the door. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the last battle for round 1 here Saturday of Daily Drift. Adair in the purple 350Z. Shane Patza in the green G35. 2 VQs, 1 on nitrous, 1 not. This is for all the marbles. Guys, as these guys come back around after doing this lap, make sure you give them some applause, give them some cheers. After this battle, we're going to dinner. Here we go, Adair leading us away. Shane right there with him. Good initiation by Adair. He gets all the way out in that zone. Shane not letting him get away. Good transition up the S's. How is the shelf going to happen? Big transition from Shane. He jumps right to the door. Hitting his tire on the wheel of Adair. How can they handle this transition? They do. Shane jumping to the side of that purple 350Z. Almost pushing him around the track. Oh, man. This is a final. That's right. Thumbs up out the window from Shane. Holy cow. Into the first outer zone. Big angle. Adair right there with them. Oh, the transition is wild as they come up the S's. Another wild transition. Adair's on the door. Oh, how do they not touch? Can they handle the key? They can. Adair dripping to the side. Oh, there's contact. There's contact. What the hell? Adair pushes them all the way around the track. Oh, my goodness. Our judges are deliberating. Do we have a decision? There was definitely contact as they came up the hill. Adair pushing him. There is a decision. We're going to park these guys up right up here on the grass.
Hell yeah, buddy!
How's the door? Oh, shit!
You're running close to me, man.
Thank you guys for being here. We had a blast. Well, let's just get right to it. I wrote it down because I was going to forget it. So, all right, I'll go fourth and then third, and then I'll give you first place. So, fourth place here at Daily Drift Round 1 is Ryan Cost in the gray 350Z. Nice job, Ryan. Awesome battle. Which means that third place is Justin Hove, the Burn Budget in the black Corvette. Good driving. All right, our winner for round 1 of Daily Drift in 2025. The defending champion has returned and there takes the win. Second place goes to Shane Ponce in some ridiculous battles. Oh my goodness. Nice job, guys. Track is cold. Once again, congratulations, guys. We have some prizes coming for you. Adair has won a tint from Apex. Those guys are going to be working on one of his cars. Thank you to them. We've won Enzo care packages, so they're going to get those cars nice and clean. Yeah. I don't know what else
You can
to say.
smell.
Thank you to all the partners
Smell
who
in the
make
air.
this possible. Thank you to our staff. Thank you to everyone for being here. We're going to be at Stubborn Brothers tonight. We're going out at 6:30, so we'll be there by 7. We hope to see you there. And thanks again. Round 1 complete.
Woo! Should I sticker bomb it? I got my stickers on.
No, don't do that.
That's so
they,
cool.
they all have handbrakes.
Handbrakes and just stripped to the bone, guys. There isn't nothing in these things. This is awesome.
Painted. Bumpers just hanging.
Barely, yep. Love it. So cool.
There you go. Here's the daily.
Yeah.
Same thing with that one. Oh no, not that one. That one's all 3.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Well, you ready to rock?
Yeah, that works.
I would say this way.
This way.
Oh, actually, let's go walk this way and we'll make a loop that way. You know what I mean? See if we can get any car pictures before we get out of here.
It was all pretty cool stuff.
Yes, it was. That was an awesome experience. I had a lot of fun. I would do that again and again. It doesn't take too long. It was only a few hours. I mean, we could have been here all day, but...
Right. I wouldn't want to have been here all day.
No, I wouldn't either. The amount of time we were here, it was good.
Yeah, perfect amount of time.
I think in the beginning, they just practice.
Yeah, it's
Getting them ready.
qualifying and practice.
Yeah.
Solo shots for times. And are you always ill prepared?
I try.
You got all your shit that we clipped on the railing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You gotta be prepared for everything. All right, let's go get some footage. Look at that Corvette. Love it.
hurts.
Love it. That's awesome.
That thing is so cool. This is basically what we do, but it's all bikes.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're just bigger. You need more room.
Pretty much. Like, this is cool.
Can't throw a car in the back of your truck.
Oh, yeah, you fuck.